What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, Sell Sell, and we back in here for another episode of Juice City Legends. If you have not, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Hey man, how everybody doing out there, man? Happy Sunday. I know everybody out there chilling with your family. Y'all probably watching football today, man. Shout out to all the football NFL fans. I see them Cowboys. Y'all got the job done, man. You know I ain't no Cowboy fan, but I ain't no hate. I see y'all got it done. I see the Patriots pull one out today. You know, I see them Patriots. Cam came back today. Cam came out there and got a little touchdown. You know, it was a good week. My team lost the Ravens. We lost Thursday, but we'll be back. I promise you that. But anyway, man, I got another legend we about to get into today, man. Project Peta. Yeah, that boy, Mr. Project Pat, Mr. North. Yeah, Project Pat, man, that's one of the hardest ever to come out of Memphis, to come out the South. One of my favorite rappers all time, really just being real about it. And it was once upon a time when Project Pat just came out of nowhere, seemed like it, and laid the smackdown on the rap game. I'm talking about had the hardest album, had some of the hardest album to come out in the early 2000s, late 90s, and really had he put his mark on the game. Pat had a different style. He was funny. He was lyrical. He could make twerk songs, street songs. He was just cold. So Project Pat, he was the older brother, a 3 6 Mafia member, Juicy J. You know what I'm saying? When 3 6 Mafia originally started out doing their thing or whatever, Pat wasn't in the clique. Pat was out there in them streets or whatever. Juicy J was the one who had the music vision or whatever. And Pat, he ended up doing it on the strength. His brother getting so much money off of it, he was down about the money, so he jumped on it. So anyway, around about 99, I started hearing Project Pat songs because I had always heard about 3 6 Mafia, but I started hearing Project Pat songs. And his voice, the way he rapped, it was funny to me, man. He got with his words, he'll stretch them out. Pata, I'm a known rapper, you know. He had like a. It was funny when we were young or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So automatically off of that right there, it was catchy. But when you listen to him, he really saying something. And then on the strength that he down with 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J, his brother, DJ Paul, some of the hardest beat makers, just matching with his flow. Man, they had a perfect combo, you know what I'm saying? And really, in my opinion, made some of the hardest music from hypnotized man. You know what I'm saying? That boy Project Pat, man, he came out of there and just literally kick butt, man. You know what I'm saying? When he came out with his album. Uh, like I say, I want to say around about 99, that's when Project Pat first came out. He had an album called Get It Green. Get It Green, it came out around like 1999. And if you're a Project Pat fan, you know this is one of the more underrated albums of Project Pat. It had some hits on there. It has a hit. I know y'all probably remember the song. He had Ballers. Uh, this is actually the song where they got the hook from and sipping on some scissor. If y'all heard the song before, you know he be like, Ballers, we been on some twanky, player hater get found, stanky. And you got a verse in there where he say, sipping on some scissor. And Juice and them, they end up sampling that for that sipping on some scissor. Uh, I think it's a remix to that song featuring the Hot Boys, if I'm not mistaken. But I know you had a feature from Nori on that album. He also had a feature from Crazy Bone. And this was the first time that Hypnotize Minds, 3 6 Mafia, had worked with Bone Thugs and Harmony. Because if you know, they had a beef earlier on who started that style, the fast place rap and the tongue twister. It was a solid introduction for Project Pat. You know, he had that song "Blunt to My Lips," and that song is the song where Drake really sung the man whole verse. If you ever heard that song "Look Alive" with Drake and Black Boy JB, and go listen to Project Pat's song "Blunt to My Lips," when he say 4-4 bound man, that's if I get caught, man. That's if I get caught, man. Push me to the edge so it really ain't my fault, man. That's Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? Drake said the man whole verse on his Look Alive song, which he was shouting out Project Pat anyway, cause Drake from Memphis, he a big fan of Pat. He had another song on I used to jam real hard, a song called Know the Business. The hook went, man, you know the business. Man, you know the business. Players on my time, you ain't on my level, chick. Man, you know the business. Man, you know the business. Yeah, man. I know y'all be like, this dude got to try to rap every time, but Project Pat was cold, man. Every time I hear one of his verses, I gotta, yeah, y'all, I gotta take that chance, man. Forgive me. Now, what would make Project Pat famous is when he was featured on the hook of 3 6 Mafia's classic, "Sipping on Some Scissor." Like what I told you earlier in the video, they sampled that lyric from the song Ballers, and it came out on the 3 6 Mafia when the Smoke Clears album, which was a super hard album. If you ain't heard that, really that's my favorite 3 6 album. But Project Pat was on that hook or whatever, and that song was everywhere. You know, of course it had UGK on there, Pimp C, Bun, Juicy J, DJ Paul, Crunchy Black in the video doing the crazy dance. You know what I'm saying? It was a hit. This was 3 6 Mafia first #1 single. Their first album to go platinum. Uh, and Project Pat, man, he had that verse, sipping on some scissor, sipping on some sip. You know, them boys were cold what Juicy J and Paul could do to a song, man. It was like, that song right there. That was everybody's introduction to drink. It was a big deal. So right after that 3 6 Mafia album, that when the smoke clears 366, man, anything that boy touched was, you know what I'm saying, on fire. And Project Pat, it was his time again. Cause like I say, he had dropped that Get It Green in '99. In 2000, it was 3 6 time. So the year 2001, it was time for Project Pat to do his follow up. You know, some people say it's always a sophomore slump. Well, he had the opposite. Project Pat, he was Mr. Don't Play. In fact, that was the name of his second album, Mr. Don't Play. And on that album, he did not play. When he first come in, he got the coldest intro ever. I hear slanging on the curb, praying that I don't get hurt by these police urban bag grabbing by they. I mean, the man went off on that cheese and dope. If you ever heard that beat, I'm talking about Juicy J and Paul. They went crazy on the production side. And Project Pat, he had the best kind of verses that fit their production. Cause like I said, 3 6 Mafia, they always had hard beats. But 3 6 Mafia, to me, they used to rap about wild stuff. You know what I mean? Devil worshiping, let's just be real. Them boys rapping about all type of drugs and tear the club up, fighting. They almost like black rock stars. But Project Pat, he was hood. He was street. He had them ghetto, dark, humorous songs. You know what I'm saying? Like man, he could tell a story so vivid that you can envision it when Project Pat rapping it. Man, that man had so many hits on that album right there, man. I gotta give y'all a list of the songs on there. Like I said, it had Cheese and Dope on there. It had the song If You Ain't From My Hood. That was on there. Uh they had that song, Y'all Ain't No Y'all some he had that song Gorilla Pimp. Now Gorilla Pimp, that's an all time classic. I know everybody know that bass line. Doom 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 doom. Man, you know what I'm saying. When that thing kick in, you know what time it is. He finna spit some real peak talk. You know what I'm saying. That song right there kept a lot of us out of some tender D situations, man. If you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But he had other songs on there like This Life We Live. That was one of my favorite ones right there. Project Beck kind of got deep on that. He was talking some real talk on there. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite lines from that one was when he said, "Gotta take the good with the bad, smile with the sad, love what you got, and remember what you had." I always took that line right there with me throughout. To this day, I still think of that line right there and pretty much sum up how life is. But he had songs like that Stay High, you know what I'm saying? He had that Ooh Nothing. Y'all know Money Bag, you know what I'm saying, with that late on in the game. Uh Man, it was just a stellar album, man. If they had Ghetto Grammys, Project Pat should have won the Ghetto Grammy for that song right for that album right there. That song right there. This man go if y'all want to talk about the birth of trap music. This one of the songs right. This one of the albums right here that laid the foundation for trap music or whatever. Cause Gucci Man is the person that everybody get credit for trap music, but Project Pat is a guy that got a lot of influence on Gucci Man, and you can hear some of the similarities. They don't Gucci got his own style or whatever, but you can tell he's an influence. One of Project Flat Pat, you know, influences. Project Pat, Mista Don't Play, man. I put that album up there with any album you want to go with. I'm talking about song for song, from the start to finish, the whole album jamming, and it got all kind of songs. Back in the day, me and my partner Mike, man, we used to ride all night listening to nothing but Project Pat. My partner Mike, he had a little Mazda 626 with a factory system in there. Boy, you couldn't tell her when you had 612 bumping that Project Pat. Cause like I say, the production on that just nasty, and then the flows. That's a good album right there, man. I put that up there with any album you want to go get up. Then that's up there with the 400 Degrees, the Riding Dirties, the Coming Out Hards, whatever all time albums that you want to talk about. That one right there with it. After the success of Mr. Don't Play, Project Pat would appear on the Choices soundtrack to the movie Choices that 3 6 Mafia had made. Like I say, around that time, Hypnotize Mind, they was having their way around that time. Project Pat, Juicy J, DJ Paul, Gangsta Boo, the whole clique, they was doing their thing around that time. I know y'all probably seen the hood classic Choices, man, with Project Pat. Played himself basically, Big Pat in the movie. Man, Project Pat, he did a pretty good job acting too, man. But yeah, they was doing their thing, man. But it was time for Project Pat to drop that album too. I can't remember if it was right after or right before, But when it was time for Project Pat to release his third album, laying the smackdown, the follow up to the successful Mista Don't Play, which went platinum and had all type of hits on there. Project Pat ended up having to go do some time, man. He had violated parole and ended up doing like 4 years, man. At the peak of his career, man. This was Project Pat hottest time, man. You know what I'm saying? This was his prime. He went to jail for 4 years, man, in the prime of his career, man. I hated that right there, man, because it was like a what if, you know, like if Project Pat went to jail, who wouldn't have got their shine? Because at that time when that Mr. Don't Play came out, Project Pat, I ain't gonna say he had the whole game on lock, but down south, he was popping this. He was doing this thing around that time. Wasn't nothing touching that album. And he went to jail, man. He couldn't just promote it the right way. But that album had some cuts on there too. It had some hard ones on there. Now Pat, he was smart. He even though he was a street dude, he was always gonna have something for the lady. He had that song "Make That Ass Clap" featuring Juvenile. That song right there was crazy. Juve and Project Pat, they two wild, funny rappers anyway. They always gonna say something crazy. So that was a hit for Project Pat. Man, he had some cuts on there. He had this song, "The Closer I Get to You." That was like a sample of the Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway old song. "The Closer I Get to You," it was real player, laid back. But one of the other songs that he had was a song called "I Choose You," another remake, a remake of the song by Willie Hutch, "I Choose You." Now I want to say this song was on the movie The Mac. If any one of y'all ever seen the movie The Mac, it came out back in the day, in the '70s. You know they were playing this song, but this song "I Choose You" is actually the original version of UGK biggest song, the International Players Anthem. And it's a story behind it. So when Pimp C was in jail, he called DJ Paul, because you know they had a relationship from them working on the song "Sipping on Some Scissor." But he called DJ Paul and told him, "This song you got with Project Pat, I Choose You. Man, let me get it when I get out of jail. I want this song. They're gonna be a hit." DJ Paul told him, "Man, I'll make you something else, man. That song old. They already heard it." Pimp C said, "Man, I don't care, man. Give me that song right there. I want that one." You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, Pimp came home. He got the beat. Put Dre and Big on there. Bun on there. 3 6 Mafia produced it. And the rest is history. And this was UGK's first #1 single. And it was their first album to go platinum as well. So Pat couldn't enjoy none of that. But like I said, if he hadn't went to jail, man, it probably would have went platinum. That album right there, I think it went gold. But that was just messed up though, man. Pat went to jail at the prime of his career, at his peak, and it just didn't work out that way. But you know, Pat ended up doing around like 3 years. He came home. His brother then was on top at that time. So he came home to a bag, came home, dropped some new albums, and got right back in the game. He ain't had that same momentum he had before he went to jail. But he still was respected by his peers and had a good name out here and didn't mess over nobody or whatever. So he came back. His loyal fans, they stayed down. You know what I'm saying? And just like they say, what go around, come around. What go up, gonna come down. So eventually, you know what I'm saying, all the youngsters start sampling Project Pat music. And that was another bag for him, you know. So he just stayed relevant because he had the original sound. Like I say, Project Pat, he was a big, scary looking dude. But in his lyrics, he was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the new generation, they redoing their music. You got Moneybagg Yo and Megan Thee Stallion sampling Ooh Nothing. That song went platinum. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Cardi B, one of the biggest artists, to sample Chicken Head. You know that was a banger. And then just not here by last year, what, Deuce on that Crunk is Dead? That's get from around here. If you ain't from my hood, get from around here. Got Drake, the biggest artist in the world, just put him on his Certified Lover Boy album on the song Night Talk with 21 Savage. So Project Pat, man, you know what I'm saying? He getting all his flower. And man, shout out to Project Pat, man. One of the hardest ever to do it, man. I don't care what nobody tell you now. Like I tell y'all kids, if y'all want to know the original of a lot of things that's going on, y'all got to go back and listen to some of these guys from back in the day, man. Project Pat with that guy, man. When you hear these boys putting all them ab libs and, you know what I'm saying, all them hard beats, the way he rapped on his songs, you know what I'm saying. Project Pat, he a pioneer, man. And shout out to Project Pat, man. Legendary. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody for checking out Juice City Legends, man. If you have not, hit that like button, subscribe. We on that road to 1K, man. Let's try to get us to 1,000 subscribers for the year over with, man, so we can go live, man. I'm going to chat with the fans for one night only, man. Hey, man, enjoy the rest of y'all night. Peace out.